Today, I'd like to talk about the problem of lost property. Well, how does property get lost? Well, again, if you have a will or you don't have a will, you're going to go through probate. And we're going to have another chat about that, about how probate works. But the bottom line is most wills just end up saying, all my rest, remainder, and residue, I leave to my kids, either 50-50 or thirdsies or however many kids you have. And so when something happens to you, your kids and I are sitting around the table trying to figure out what rest, remainder, and residue means. If we don't know what it is, we can't ask to have it come to your children. And in that regard, we look at the unclaimed property amounts in Colorado, and there's currently 600 million in the Colorado unclaimed property. And why is that? Well, people just didn't know that they had money out there. They couldn't find it. In the old days, we used to just have the mail shipped to our office and we go through it to find out what people owned. But now we have smartphones and we just keep all our banking and our money and our finances online with all these passwords on our smartphones. Well, if you have no way to get in someone's smartphone or you don't know the passwords, we're never going to find out what kind of assets you own, and we can't use those to help your kids out. We can't give them the kids. Now, what happens when a custodian has your money and they don't know who to pay? Well, the law says that they can use that money for 3 years, and then at the end of 3 years, they can legally turn it over to unclaimed property. That's how the property gets in there. We just don't understand where it was. We don't know to call the life insurance company or the bank or whatnot. They may not be in a big hurry to find out who we are since they get to use your money for 3 years. And it just simply, they legally turn it over to the unclaimed property. So that can happen. A quick story on that is I have some money in unclaimed property. I had a bank up in another state before I moved here. They hadn't heard from me in 3 years and they sent it to unclaimed property. So it happens to all of us. You might want to check unclaimed properties to see if you have any money in there that you need to get. But don't let it happen to your kids, because the bottom line is when you're not around, we really can't figure out what you have. So if that's a concern for you, we definitely have some plans and some programs to keep that from happening. So just give us a call and we'll love to help. I'm Matt with Meuli Law Office, yourtrustedplanner.com.